Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome to another video of Langrisser, and this is going to be a hero showcase. Last time we covered Safarine, which is kind of a surprise to some of you. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing with Nornorin, as promised. So anyways, let's get right into what is Nornorin and what she's about. Well, as currently I have her at 3 stars at the moment, and this is what her talent is. So it's called Tidal Blade, which basically increases her damage by 15%. When taking action in water, recovers HP equal to one times her attack. Excess HP is converted into a shield that cannot be dispelled, up to 25% of max HP. And after taking action, can choose any position within 5 blocks to cast a wave call, which is the one that will push enemies and herself within the farthest 3 blocks of the direction you chose, in 3 straight lines by 2 blocks. And also applies the high tide special effect to blocks hit for 2 turns. When this unit and enemies are on high tide terrain, the current terrain is regarded as water. If this skill successfully triggers displacement, any buffs on the caster do not lose their turn count and can attack again but cannot move. And the trigger cooldown is that you can only activate this within 4 turns, like after 4 turns at 3 stars. I believe it will decrease the amount of turns needed to like act again at a higher stars. I think that's what it's supposed to do. So let's see what it does for in comparison. So let's see. So this is the stats comparison here. Let's see. 3. Yeah, it does reduce depending on your stall level. For the best effect, it needs to go down to like 2 turn. It needs to go to like 6 stars for it to have can be triggered again after 2 turns, as you can see there. Now let's see what skill she comes with here. So let's see. At the start, you begin with Air Slash as your starter skill, and then along the way you unlock other skills as well, such as her unique called Tidal Mastery, which basically is an act again skill for herself. Active skill gains the effect when passing through water, depths, swamp, and terrain with an allied high tide effect. Gains a chance to mitigate 2 blocks of mobility reduction for 2 turns, and can move an additional 2 blocks and attack again. After using this skill, cannot cast Wave Call after taking action, and any buffs on the caster do not lose their turn count. This skill right here not just only be like a the self act again skill. This is also enables Nornorin to travel further while within her own tiles or water terrains, such as swamp, water depths, or the high tide effect, or anything regarding as water, which is nice for her to go in with because she prefers to be in water. But however, there's a catch though because like even though she is favored in water, she does get shut down easily by Lemia. So be careful when you're using her in PvP, because Lemia is still gonna be a monster against anybody that likes to be in water. Okay, next up she has Flash as one of her skills. I think this is I might be wrong here, but this might be her infantry class skill. But anyways, I'll have to take a look when we look at the class upgrades. So anyways, we'll take a look at that soon. So we got Flash here as one of the common skills. She also has Crush. She also has a Sword Soul. She also has the unique skill called Tide Surge Domain. This does 0.36 times AoE damage to enemies within 2 blocks. And also affected enemies cannot receive act again effects for 2 turns. This is actually powerful. So yeah, so anti act again is big in many scenarios. So like if your opponent tries to act those characters again, even though they did get inflicted with this, they won't be able to get an act again. Which most people, by the way, doesn't read the description. So make sure you read at all times whenever you get something like a debuff or whatever. And anyways, and applies high tide special terrain to the affected blocks hit for 2 turns. When this unit and enemies are on high tide terrain, the current terrain is regarded as water. Okay, we already knew that one at the start, so I don't have to repeat that again. She also comes with Sweep, and also Aqua Blast, because why not? I mean, she's an aquatic unit after all. And now for the classes, how are you gonna unlock those skills? So at the beginning, you unlock the unique right here, as you see there, which is the infantry, by the way. She starts as infantry, and then you can go for this route, which is another infantry class, and you get a flash here, and then maximize this, you get crush and sword soul, and then if you go for aquatic route, you get this AoE attack, and then maximize it, you get sweep and aqua blast, and also these are the soldiers she comes with. And not gonna lie, they're pretty solid here. I think the one I'll go with are like either Island Ambassador or Glacial Elementals. I think we'll do the I think for the best I think we'll go with this one, but however Glacial is probably my preferred one, so I'll just stick with that one. And I don't think these two are even have like melee damage penalty. No, it doesn't. They're not affected by it. As for the equipment, this is the equipment I roll with. This is the Cecil's gear set, by the way, if you're wondering. Well, sort of. I think it is, but anyways, we got Scarlet Reaper, and also there's Last Rites for, of course, negate the most damage as possible at 100%, and then Shadow of the Night Owl for like boost on AoE attack and skill damage, and Spirit Boots to enable her to move after attacking. And then these are the enchant I go with, which is Breeze. Pretty solid setup here. And now let's talk about her 3C skill, which you can unlock afterwards. So this is what it looks like when you activate it. Alright, it's pretty fancy, not gonna lie. And this is called Tie Cleaver. Oh, Cleaver, actually. Tie Cleaver. And the passive part of this is that when battling enemy units in water, it ignores 20% of the enemy's defense, and notifies armor skills excluding max HP for 2 turns after dealing damage. When the target is a non-player hero, this will be replaced with defense reduced by 25% for 2 turns. And then the physical part of this skill is that it does 1.6 times damage to one enemy before battle, gains a command effect, which basically increases all stats excluding HP of not increase, like it's like a reduction actually. All stats excluding HP of the enemy units in water within 3 blocks are reduced by 10%. And they will attack last in battle. And then this will last for 2 turns, and you cannot dispel it. When deals that also deals 0.1 times AoE damage to all enemy units within 1 ring range. When in water, this effect's damage and span are doubled. So yeah, if you ever see Nornorin out in the water and then with this skill active, oh, be prepared for chaos going down. But of course, not too terrible in the current meta. But overall, Nornorin is not someone you should take lightly on, because she can be dangerous, even if she is here for a while now. So anyways, let's take on those stages here and see what this is about. Okay, so let's see what our first opponents are. So our first opponent is Sapphirine. Funny enough, that's the opponent that we played as before. But anyways, now we're fighting against her. And then the second opponent is Enya, makes sense. And then the third one is Prezia. Okay, let's take on this battle real quick. I don't think this is that difficult because Sapphirine is gonna die immediately. We won't be able to reach this turn, but we can with this. Go close range and then kill. And we'll move back. Do not use that because we don't need to use it. Actually, wait, we might have to actually. Whoops. Like right there, as you can see there, she just hit us like that. We're fine. Doesn't really matter. And I think we'll just move back a bit. And we're just going to push ourselves backwards. And we use this to potentially just move right here. Hold on. What is your... Okay, so she can actually... Actually, wait, I have a better idea. Instead of like doing that, I think I should probably just do the opposite. Instead of running away, I should try to push myself towards her and then act again. Let's do it like that. Do like this and then push up. So I can go directly at her face. And then attack her like this. There we go. Take her out. I think we'll just stand in here for now. Okay, I'm just gonna stay put here. Oops, she's gonna push me back. Doesn't matter because we took no damage thanks to the shield from a break, which means the buffs are paused. And I think we'll just range attack because she is not ranged enemy. Took her out. Yep, should be easy with this one. Now the next stage is, I might be a bit worried there, but let's see. Do I have anything I can use here? Okay, looks like I had to use my stamina sweeps to get those resources. Okay, we're almost there. I'm about to run out of stamina, so that's... I mean, it's a bit concerning, but I have a lot of burgers on me, so I just don't have to worry about that. I'm trying to stack this as many as possible. Let me do this one more time, even though we have enough already. Oh, yep. Let's do more of that. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's take on this stage. Okay, so the units we have this time are Nemia, Sapphirine, and also Varelia. And of course, ourselves, Nornorin. This should be a breeze, but however, we gotta act carefully though, because we do not want to make a single mistake. Otherwise, we are gonna be in big trouble. I think we'll just AoE right here, and then we will let's see, tie call ourselves. I'm going to push myself right there. I'm just gonna close range on Sapphirine. Almost. We'll take her out once Okay, let's go right here, and then we will put that right there. Okay. Okay, not that far. We'll do that. Take out Sapphirine. Yep. No chance for you to get anything from that. And now we're gonna take on Varelia. Or actually no, we'll go in front like this and get Varelia.
喧嘩はいけません。
And we'll do eliminate.
喧嘩はいけません。守護者が駆逐します。
Mm,
喧嘩はいけません。
AoE right there, and then another AoE.
海よ、すべてをこんな姿じゃ
That was a nice trade-off there for us.
喧嘩はいけません。悪意は波に流されろ。くらえ。荒れ狂う波よ、遊んでくれるの？
Use Saffron to kill the Nornorin.
いったたたたた、力を使いすぎたかな。
And then summons the spirit again, and then do the same thing against Borrelia.
壊れてしまいました。
And there we go. Now let's take a look at her 3C animation in battle and see how it looks. And I'll be right back. Okay, let's weaken this opponent really quick before we attack. Okay, by doing this, lower the defense, and then we'll attack with those cavalries first. I think we'll do it right here. Who can do stun? There you go. Oh shoot! You know what? I kind of forgot to equip that skill. Whoops, my bad. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I got the proper skill. Let's go and take a look. How it will look in the 3C animation.
悪意は波に流されろ。
Riding the waves. Quite fitting for her. And I'm gonna push myself back. And I get to go again. Just do a normal attack.
ごめんなさい。運を使い切っちゃったみたい。
Well, that's no Norn for you. And you can actually do a lot of crazy things with her on the field. So anyways, hope y'all find this video like helpful or informative, and I'll see y'all next time.